On this episode of Ice Vikings.
Here we go.
We're gotta go where no man's gone before.
It'll be a little tough to see the trail today, but
Look at the weather right now, and they say we're in for some changes. Well, I hope this is not the changes.
Oh, the curse net. Oh my God.
can I stop?
Another crack right over there. Look at it.
We're on a crack.
Yay, caramba.
Once we get across the channel, then phew.
I went through. Yeah, my f***ing leg.
You gotta be a little crazy to do this. Why do you want to come out at 40 below and push it? Woo!
That is very good fishing. It is worth it if you're catching fish.
That's the smell of money, baby.
Just another day in paradise, living the dream.
Keep chopping. I gotta get it flat. But watch out on this side, because I went right in. Watch out too close, you go in there too.
In the Narrows, Chris and his crew have nets on the wrong side of a huge crack on the ice. They need to figure out a way to get both bombardiers across.
I don't know about this.
Me neither.
There's ice underneath it. Look at how far the slush goes.
It's -6. Tonight's gonna be -16, and tomorrow's gonna be -36. So you can have a 30-degree temperature change here in a 24-hour period. Let me try with one bombardier. If it's no good, then someone's gonna have to go down there and cross. Here goes nothing.
Gonna be up in the air now.
One wrong move and the bombardier will sink to the bottom of the lake.
Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah, it's all busted out. That's all broken out, dude.
The weight of the first bomber across causes an even larger crack. Getting the second 2-ton machine across is now next to impossible. Chris has only one solution: speed.
I'd rather break something getting across and put that thing 3 feet in the air than to spend the rest of the winter trying to figure out how to fish a bombardier from the bottom of the ice. Can you just get out of the way? Move your bombardier, Joel. Cross your fingers, put the foot to the floor, close your eyes and go.
We're gotta go where no man's gone before.
Here we go.
So I got my dad with me, because he knows the history of the area. So I'm glad I got him with me today.
Chris and his team are hoping to hit the mother lode of whitefish in a remote corner of the lake. Traveling here is risky, but with their catch disappearing closer to shore, they have to take a chance.
The channel is where the most amount of water's flowing. We gotta see how much ice there is before we go any further, because we want to have a minimum amount of ice for the machine. Once we get across the channel, then phew, then we're okay.
The way it has been this year, this is the dangerous ice conditions in my lifetime.
Robert Christensen is Chris's secret weapon. His dad has fished the lake for 7 decades. He knows where the fish may be schooling.
You know, listen more and talk less, if that's possible.
Look at the weather right now, and they say we're in for some changes. Well, I hope this is not the changes.
So far, it's been one of the warmest winters anyone can remember, and that's not good. Warm weather means thin and unpredictable ice conditions, making travel even more treacherous.
We're not going to set a bunch of nets. It's more of a test to see if there's anything there. And maybe the ice is all broke up there and we can't do anything. So the only thing to do is to go there and try and find out.
Another crack right over there. Look at it.
We're on a crack.
Wind and the current have heaved the ice, forming an unstable ridge that's blocking their way.
Yay, caramba.
What the thing? Wow, did we ever get snow here?
Near Hecla,
We were just on this trail like 12 hours ago, you know?
Chris's son Trevor and his crewman Matt have a long way to go in order to reach their nets today.
It's gonna be a little tough to see the trail today, but it's gonna be a whiteout today, that's for sure.
Once again, Trevor's bomber is out of commission.
Mine broke down again yesterday, it's just been a pain in the ass. But for now, I'm still stuck using Dad's bomber, which runs great, but it's just, you know, more stuff of his that I don't want to break.
Heavy snowfall and frigid temperatures will make today an endurance test.
So it's gonna be like minus 20, minus 30, probably reach some minus 40 days pretty soon here too. It sucks. I mean, it hasn't made that much ice this year. The snow is just gonna keep insulating it, and it makes it way harder to travel, like way heavier going, especially when you're going like 4 or 5 miles. It just slows you right down.
It is a long drive, that's for sure. Hope Matt's doing all right in the side-by-side. You got the pin in there? Okay, let me just grab that quick.
The plan now is to take the lifting caboose to the gang of nets furthest from shore.
I can't see the frickin' trail at all.
I can't see nothing behind you, in front of you, beside you. I don't see anything.
The side-by-side Matt is driving can easily pull the lifting caboose, but the heavy wet snow has become an issue.
Oh no.
I went through! Yeah! My leg's wet! Me.
Get back, 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 back.
Out of nowhere, the side-by-side and caboose hit a slush hole and begins to sink.
This is fully insulated right now.
Yeah.
Matt and the crew scramble to safety.
I tried going.
You're just digging yourself more.
In frigid temperatures, ice contracts, leaving areas where cracks appear and water floods to the surface. Mixing with snow, you get slush holes. Dangerous as quicksand, equipment can get stuck, and if it freezes, it will be impossible to get out.
I'm right down to the frame on that thing. This thing's sitting on its body.
And Matt's side-by-side can't pull it out.
Okay, well, I gotta unhook this thing.
If Matt can't disconnect the side-by-side, the combined weight of both vehicles could break through the ice.
I'm right through right now.
Trevor's ahead in the bomber and doesn't know Matt's in trouble. Matt manages to get the side-by-side out of harm's way for the time being. But the caboose isn't going anywhere.
I saw you go a little bit there and I was like, okay, I'll just try and go around to the right as much as I could.
Okay.
It just sunk me right in, so.
Yeah, we'll pull it back and then rehook it and go way around because this is...
Well, that thing, I gotta clean all that out
crazy.
now on the tracks. It's full right to, it's gonna be all iced up in no time.
Okay.
The caboose could break through the slush hole and sink, or as the heavy snow accumulates and colder weather arrives, could be frozen in place, trapped for weeks until warmer weather.
It was hard for me to see with my tinted goggles and stuff and it all white, and I saw Trevor's tracks and it's not that clear of a track, and then all of a sudden it's a really dark track, and so I saw that and I said, oh, so I'll try and go to the right a bit, and I thought I was okay until everything sunk right down to the floorboards.
The one thing I don't want to do is get the bombardier stuck too, because then we're f***ed. So what I could do is, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that out.
Fishing's on hold. The pressure's on to save the caboose.
But I'm praying to God this works. Did you look at this? Quality, it's just knotted together. It's not even knotted.
My gas pedal is freezing on the bombardier too, so I was trying not to run you over as I went forward.
Do it.
What a f***ing mess. Oh yeah.
I'm getting the f*** out of here.
Now Trevor must use the bomber to extract the caboose before it's too late.
Yep, no, that is gonna snap.
Tell him to bring the bar here, we'll check it out.
North on the lake, Trevor's dad Chris is having problems of his own. His team is stopped by a massive crack. 2 large sheets of ice have collided, creating a treacherous weak spot.
It's folded one way over the other all the way down, and there isn't really an awful lot of ice. and then you add the current to it, you're probably not having much fun.
Doesn't look good, eh?
The team has no choice. They must find a way to cross the crack to set their nets.
Do we keep looking for cracks or do we try to get over it?
Well, that's why we came this way, because you can go.
That's a crack right there you went over.
What do you want to do?
So I should knock it down here.
Chris must decide whether there's enough ice to carry the weight of his men and their machines.
Bring that bar here, Devin. Check there.
Lives are at stake.
Go down, go down.
Down, down,
I
down.
want to see how much, if there's water there or ice. Huh? There's ice underneath it.
Because we're pushing together. That's what there's ice under it.
So
We gotta push this down here.
There's ice right there. Okay, good. Chop this down, we'll make it smooth.
They decide to knock down the ice ridge and create a snow and ice bridge across the crack.
Put your bar down on the
How much water is there?
Special steel rods sharpened on one end are called needle bars. They are the go-to tool for chipping through ice. The 250-kilogram snowmobile makes it safely across.
Guess you can tell it's not his snowmobile.
But the bomber weighs 2 tons. If the ice gives way, it will sink like a stone. "100 kilometers south, Richard Bjarnason is starting his day at Moonlight Bay. It is the first cold snap of the winter. Richard and his son Mike are getting ready for a bitterly cold day on the lake.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of stubborn, I guess, something like my dad, and I just want to try to get as much as we can when we're out there. I figure, why not? Let's get her done.
Just trying to dry these plugs out. Try to put some fuel in.
But they are off to a slow start. Their snowmobile engine is flooded, so their helper Sheldon is trying to burn off the gas that swamped the spark plugs. When the temperature sinks below -30, everything starts breaking down. Making repairs in these bitter temperatures is a misery.
You get a little bit of wind there and it's just an intense cold. You get out and you're not dressed properly, you can just feel it right through your whole body.
Okay, we're all set. Yeah, we'll just roll her up.
This isn't what Richard and the boys were hoping for.
It was pretty pathetic. There was only, I think, about 9 fish in that net, and so we just yanked it up, and we'll put it at the end.
They have nets to check farther out on the ice, but there's one nobody wants to touch.
Oh, the curse net. Oh, my God. This guy gave us the net. He was saying, I'm giving it to you because it's cursed.
Richard calls it the hoodoo net.
Hoodoo net, that means a jinx net.
So maybe it is cursed.
Looks good to me. I guess that's it, yeah. Go get this machine.
Justin and Mike are off to reclaim their bomber from the machinist who's finally got the engine and transmission mounted.
About step 7 of 1,000, but at least we got the things done that we couldn't do.
These bombers aren't made anymore. If you want one, you have to find one and fix it yourself. Mike and Justin have put 100 hours and thousands of dollars into theirs. But now they're running out of time and money.
The fish is crazy. We're just catching so much fish. It would be nice to haul it in a bomber.
Right underneath your bogie where the axle is,
yeah.
You put a piece of wood underneath your track so that it doesn't fold over.
Mike and Justin's friend Ryan has completed welding and fabricating new parts. Now they get to complete the rest of the reassembly on their own. Every day they spend working on the bomber is one less day catching fish.
The shifter might need a little bit of attention because it's a little sticky. I don't know if it was in a vehicle with sandblasted or something.
Yeah, my dad got it for free.
Yeah, so
through his car club.
It was kind of
I didn't even know
crunchy.
if it was good.
It works now.
Well, I got the racing shifter because we're gonna race this thing, so out to the nets.
There you go. Power shifting.
Oh, something like that. I don't know.
These old bombers are scarce. An old body can sell for $15,000.
These guys
Is he gonna hook it or what?
He's gonna hook it on the back, I guess.
Now Mike and Justin will attempt to load theirs for the trip to a heated shop where work will continue.
This is the first ride, maiden voyage.
You better turn that thing.
The thing doesn't turn going straight.
But maneuvering 2 tons of cold steel is turning out to be a challenge.
There goes the paint job.
There goes that rim. Can I have your license, sir?
It'll be amazing if it gets to the shop without being broken. What the hell is happening here?
Lining it up to go onto the trailer is like threading a needle.
Run! Run! I got it in high gear.
Are the ramps okay?
Well, I can't see the tires.
Getting the bomber loaded is a big step forward.
If it starts to roll back, just press the brake.
Yeah, I got the brake here.
Now they have to get the bomber off the trailer without doing any damage.
Yeah, you just gotta watch the spindles. It's like a centimeter away, but they didn't hit the last time.
Oh. I need some hired help here to push it back.
Yeah, just keep it straight. Once you get close.
Get some boards or something?
Yeah. Okay, straight.
Oh, no.
No.
No vroom right now.
Back in Gimli, Justin and Mike are oh so close to getting their bomber into the shop, but will need a little help to get it the rest of the way in.
I'm sure they'll be just as gentle. Currently, we're not going wedged on the ramp. I'm wedged in here.
They have to get the bomber off the trailer without doing any damage.
Lower it a little bit.
What a f***ing procedure.
Good.
Run!
But getting the bomber into a heated shed is just the beginning.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
This is the final assembly stage where all of the electrical work, tracks, and steering will be completed. They've bet their entire business on their ability to finish it this season.
That's what you have to do. If you don't gamble, I don't think that you're going to get ahead. You have to spend money to make money. And you got to spend a lot of money if you want to make a lot of money. And that's what we're trying to do.
Now, the real work begins.
This weekend is basically lay out all the parts we got, go through from front to back, where we're at, what are we missing.
Justin and Mike will need all the extra cash they can get from their new fish quota to get this bomber running and out onto the ice.
It's like the second we bought that goddamn quota, everything hit the fan instantly. The second we got that quota. You know, we were doing so well, we thought, let's jump on this quota, it's available, let's get it before someone else hears about it. We paid outright for the quota, so now the pressure's on.
I can try slingshotting it.
No, let's do it. Just put your head down when you back up. Because that thing's gonna snap and I don't want that to go through the windshield and hit your face. That's all you got left to you, Trevor. That beautiful face.
Back near Hecla, Trevor and Matt are struggling to free the lifting caboose before it sinks completely in soft ice.
Did it budge at all?
No.
No, eh?
You were moving, it wasn't. I don't really want to leave this here because once it freezes in, then we won't get it out. I'm gonna shovel out behind this first. We got a shovel.
Fucking bullshit. As long as my tracks don't start spinning, we'll be all right.
It's straight right underneath the floor.
I see that. It's almost hung up.
It's hung up.
Let me try this one more. I'm gonna obviously go with a little more gusto.
Keep it going.
The tow strap holds and the caboose is free. Trevor needs to park it well away from the slush.
Hey! Got her. Thank you. Okay. I didn't even think we were gonna get it out, actually. Just barely
ended backing it out, and luckily it kind of avoided disaster because, I mean, our whole day would have been shot if I would have had to go back to get the other bomber, to get the one bomber unstuck. I'm happy to catch fish all day long, but you just need stuff to catch it with, you know? Like, it's just been such a pain in the ass.
Further away in the Narrows, Chris and crew have struggled to build a bridge over the crack in order to reach a new fishing location.
Well, we got ourselves a trail. Sooner or later, you know, you gotta get across the crack, and by the time we come back, could be pushed up 6 feet high. We couldn't go any further. As you see here, we're gonna hit an island. So, I mean, we're done as far as we can go this way. So this was kind of like last chance for romance to get across it here. Maybe where we gotta go, we have to cross another one. I don't know yet.
A little bit of ice here and there. It's going to be foggy, so we're not going to see.
Finally, Chris and the boys have reached their destination.
It feels like you are traveling so far, especially because today you couldn't see anything, so you're just kind of driving into the unknown. We've been out there where we've been 10 feet away and you can't see the bombardier, and you're not that far from shore.
He's gonna want to know how much water right away. Sure of it.
Chris will drill a test hole, checking the thickness of the ice and whether the water underneath is deep enough for their nets.
Why take any chances? It's not like we've been here before. See, like, look through the ice. You can see there's ice here. I mean, where it's cracked, you look on the edges of the crack. But I mean, where there's no ice, I don't know. But underneath the snow, you'll never know. Oh, there's lots of ice. Well, 16? 16 inches, eh?
With lots of ice for safe travel, this location may have what Chris needs to begin setting a whole new strand of nets.
Let's follow Grandpa there.
Back on Moonlight Bay, Richard, Mike, and Sheldon are struggling to lift one final net.
This guy gave us a net. He was saying, I'm giving it to you because it's cursed.
The one Richard calls the hoodoo net.
This fisherman gave us this net because he had cut one of our nets in the fall. So he gave it to Mike, supposedly, and he told Mike, he said, it's a cursed net, though. You know? And we just figured out a net's a net. But it turned out it was cursed, you know.
There's bad mojo whenever they use the hoodoo net. Snow machines stop working, ice augers die, anchor lines get cut, or the bombardier won't start.
Jesus Christ.
He'll probably have his 1 or 2 swears. Jesus.
It looks like the haunted net is living up to its reputation.
The auger is kind of buggered off up there. It doesn't shut off. It was working a while ago and then stopped again.
Starting to believe in the cursed net.
We have a problem with it again, just cut it up and burn it.
Throw it in the garbage. I'm just kidding. I don't really believe in it. It does seem to be too many coincidences, though.
She just conked out. We thought it was out of gas, but we put some gas in there and just conked out.
And perhaps if they wait a day, the hoodoo net's dark powers will be gone.
We'll just leave it there. I covered it a bit so it, because it's supposed to snow a bit.
You jumping in there?
Yeah, might as well.
But that brings on some bad hoodoo for Mike. He'll have to ride home in the caboose.
Jesus. Let's just start here.
Because you're going to get pickerel in here.
Following his father Robert's advice, Chris selects a spot to drill and set their nets.
I gotta go ahead. I'm gonna back up here.
So we're staying here?
You're gonna follow the jigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be your chance. Okay.
Today, Chris's son Devin faces a test. A jigger will carry a line under the ice from one hole to where the next one will be drilled. His job is to keep track of the jigger while it's under the ice.
Right to here, Devin.
Oh yeah, right there?
That's the measure mark. Hold that. Don't let it go. Just try to follow it with your ear. Pull your hood down.
Okay, my work is done. I'm going home.
Well, I want him, if you can give him, help him with the jigger would be good. Because he's never followed the jigger before.
Well, why aren't you doing that?
Well, I have you here. You've got more experience.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll help him then.
I'll go. I can hear the jigger.
Oh, finally I'm alone.
Joel pulls a rope driving the jigger forward. It makes a clicking sound you can hear through the ice. The trick is keeping track of its location.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hear the difference.
See how it sounds when you're standing on it? You can almost feel it under your feet. If you use your feet to hear. Hey!
What?
Measure! Measure!
Measure, they just did.
Measure again! Just hold it for a sec. Pull it a little tighter. Okay, right there. Mark it right down there. Okay. Okay, now you got to tell him what to do with the jigger. Put your arms straight out, both of them, so he knows that you're done.
Yeah.
There you are. Jigger 101.
After passing jigger school, Devin and the rest of the team will set a couple of test nets.
Just 2 testers. That was the whole idea, without putting a whole bunch of eggs in one basket to make sure if this is where we're going to be or not. So I have to come back in the next little while and check in. How long should I leave it in?
Couple of days.
A couple of days, he figures. And
Robert thinks this spot might be the perfect habitat for whitefish.
We're 20 miles away from the east shore, so far. And that's all the east channel that runs way around and back there. That fish will move to the channel. But we are still on the dividing edge of limestone, hard clay, soft, everything. This can be, and it can be absolutely, completely nothing here. That's why we want to go with 2 nets.
The question is, will Chris's gamble pay off? Or have they wasted a valuable day of fishing?
so what he's trying to say is we're in between a rock and a hard place.
We got a long ways this week with the bombardier, so we're ready to start it up.
After weeks of work, Mike and Justin are pumped about getting behind the wheel of their vintage bomber for the first time.
I don't even keep track of the bills anymore. I just keep buying the parts and keep piling up the parts and tell myself one day it will be on the lake. And don't think about how much money I've spent on it.
The cost of the parts is mental. I kind of roughly tallied up what we're into this for. My wife is probably going to be the first one to kill me, so I'm scared of her the most.
The Husavik guys have spent over 100 hours and close to $40,000 rebuilding their 1950s bomber from scratch.
Where's that cutoff wheel you had yesterday?
They're gambling that the bomber will make it faster and easier to get their fish off the ice and money in the bank.
Okay, you all clear there? Yeah. Now fire it up. Hey, it started.
It started. We need this thing. Like now we've just got to hold up a snow again this week and it's going to be a nightmare now for sure up in Hecla. We need this to start towing stuff like yesterday.
With help from their friend Tobin, today's plan is to get their bomber out of the workshop they've borrowed.
After we take it out of here, we're kind of left with doing the repairs outside ourselves.
Okay, we're good.
Sounds better already.
Is that still hit something?
just seems...
Well, I don't know, like we're on gravel.
Yeah. Oh, that's not...
Like, why isn't that riding in the groove?
The drivetrain is working perfectly,
Is it touching anything?
Yeah, it's touching that metal a little bit.
but it looks like something is wrong with the track assembly.
Well, we've made it far. We've made it 5 feet. I don't know what the is going. Instantly, we could tell something was wrong with the tracks, and then here we find out the tracks just aren't riding right. It has to do with how we mounted the diff way back in, step 2 of building this machine. It's raised up. I wonder if this sprocket being mounted too high is trying to pull this track up like this, right? Like
They'll have to take the track assembly apart. It's a massive job.
the only time I'll see Lake Winnipeg today is by looking at a picture on my phone. Well, this is pretty disheartening.
Take it in for now and let's just have a calming, stiff shot of whiskey. And then one more stiff shot of whiskey, and then let's come up with a plan.
Mike and Justin are running out of options. They decide to bring in the person everyone calls the Bomber Whisperer.
Okay, man of the hour is on his way. Like he's here in 2 minutes.
You know why I know what's wrong?
Why?
Because I broke everything once.
Yeah, well, you can look on this side. It's the first side we'll look at.
Mike and Justin have called in a ringer, Chris Christensen, the Bomber Whisperer himself.
Do you think you got the tracks pretty tight?
Well, I don't know.
You're the Bomber Whisperer.
She's a little tight. See, the only problem with having it too tight.
Okay, so you think that's too tight, right? Or what's your judge?
Fishing is a competitive business, but there's an unwritten rule. You can always count on the others who work on the ice when things go wrong.
Like these things they're maddening, right? And you can see how much time they've spent on it. You can see how wonderful it looks. If it was me, I'd be eager to get the thing out there and try it out. But I mean, once they're done getting all the bugs out of it, then they're gonna have something that lasts. And they're doing it right. If you want, you come over to my place, we'll measure the rear end on the bottom of mine.
Like inside of the sprockets?
Center to center.
I don't know. I don't even want to think of a worst case scenario. I probably would be the Bomber. If that doesn't go with the time and money and years that have went by, and this was the winter where that's where it was going to be on the lake and that didn't happen, I'm going to call that a complete fail. I should have sold the goddamn thing and bought something else then.
It's been a week since Chris and his crew gambled by setting new nets, located over an hour east of their traditional fishing spot. Today, they'll find out whether their gamble worked.
Hey, people wonder why they have problems with equipment when they forget to put the gas cap back on. Gotta go back to little fisherman school, retrain them.
The warm weather is gone. It's a deep freeze now. And that's tough on the gear and people.
Braking and everything just starts to get a little sickening. Get from point A to point B and come back again without any casualties. It'd be a good day.
Job 1 is hooking up the caboose.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
Bring it back a little bit.
The caboose is frozen in the snow and ice.
Up, all the way up. Then again, up.
Okay.
Go, 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 go! Go! Back up. Not blue, little, blue, little, blue, little.
Well, I can't
Go.
control it.
Yes, you can. That's just spinning. Back up.
Well, the problem with the Bombardier is the throttle is so touchy. It's like 0 to 100 almost, and I'm looking backwards, and I'm like this with my foot, like I'm basically trying to touch it because I'm trying not to run anyone over because that's the most important thing. And it's just 0 to 100, and then as soon as it spins, it's done. So it is very hard. I knew eventually we'd get it going. It's just everything's a little harder too when everyone wants to get everything done right now, and there's a little bit of yelling going on, which is why the rope ran around the neck at one point there.
Can I stop? Tighter! Oh yeah, I'm not sweating yet. Okay, throw it in there. Ready? Yeah, let's go. Let's get to the crack, come on there!
It's almost lunchtime already, and they haven't touched a net. That won't happen until they repair the snow bridge they built last week and get more than 2 tons of bomber and caboose across the crack.
Shovel, wait, Jeff. Level it out. Gotta level it out so that I can go fast enough. Because 2 days ago, we couldn't get across this for water both ways. You wanna check right in the middle, Joel? See? There may not be much ice underneath it. So we're gonna fly. Get it level, and get over. You spin out the snow, loosen it up a little bit. That way I can pack it down when I go over it. When you get on it, Josh, when you get on it, hammer.
I don't know what could have happened there. Yeah, it's hard to say. The net doesn't seem frozen up.
Back in Hecla, near the Narrows.
It won't pull at all, eh?
No. Trevor and Matt are fighting to lift a stubborn net.
Let's head over there on the bomber. For now, we can leave this here. Something could be frozen up. One of the corks on this end or this end of the net could be frozen up.
The clock is ticking, and there's bills to pay. Trevor needs to get this net and his fish out of the lake.
Like, I've got it right now. It's just like pulling up a truck. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to get it, Matt.
Yeah, just let go.
Holy shit. Yeah, you got it? Okay.
That's
I don't know, are you going to be able to get this thing up?
Matt works one end of the net, while Trevor tries his best at the other end.
I can't get it. It's there,
But they're still not having any luck.
It's gotta be close. Oh yeah, I feel the clip there.
You feel it?
Yep. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Let me know when you
Yeah, let her down. Oh. So Matt, don't worry about clipping it in, just drop it. We're gonna pull that net up. It's way too much.
I still gotta try and pull the rest of that up. It was splitting the peg, but it hasn't gone all the way down yet, so.
We just gotta pull it up and unclip it.
Okay.
Or cut it, because it's too much current to fish here.
Trevor's grandpa warned him the current was too strong to set a gang of nets here. Once lifted, they'll be taken out permanently.
Everything that can go wrong always goes wrong.
Yep. Well, there's no other way for it, right?
That's right.
There's so many things that can go wrong. It's always like a miracle to make it to the end of the season and have a successful season.
With the line now cut, the last net in the string can be lifted and removed by hand. It will be a while before Trevor sets his nets here again.
Grandpa was right, there's a lot of current. I mean, anywhere around the channel there's tons of current, so it's a tough place to fish, so I think I learned something today.
That's better, I like that.
With their crossing successfully built up, Chris and crew are one step closer to their new nets where the real work can begin.
Nothing dropped, nothing moved, no slush?
No, it's pretty smooth.
Perfect.
A lot of the snow actually helped it.
Hey, let's get over there.
The guys drilled down to the nets they set a week ago, hoping to find a motherlode of fish in this remote part of the lake.
I'm anxious because it takes so long to get this all into place. This is going to determine my next 2 months. Am I going home to switch nets? Am I setting more nets? Am I leaving this area? Is there dirt? Is there fish? I want to go inside and see what's going on, but I don't. If there's fish and everything's where it is and everybody's where they got to be, it's not going to be hard to get fish. But if there's not much, then all the effort was for naught. Do I want to know what's going on? Well, there's going to be tullaby, I knew that. What are we going to do this tullaby?
It's mostly tullaby, a bitter moment for Chris. They have almost no value. It's not the money-making whitefish and pickerel he was hoping for.
My dad said never sharpen a knife until the season starts. Because you're not going to you sharpen your knife, may not have no fish to cut. Kind of superstitious, eh? My biggest problem is my dad showed me how to fish, and now I can never, ever, ever, never get enough. I thought he was helping, but he cursed me.
The boys keep working, hoping for better luck. A few meters along the net is suddenly full of pickerel and whitefish.
Yee-hoo! It's a good day in the neighborhood. Look at that, boys, a good sign of fish. Looks like we're here to stay. I know where I'm going now. Between a rock and a hard place.
Chris's dad was right. That spot between a rock and a hard place is yielding gold.
Oh, if you can't get happy about this, you may as well go home and cry.
Chris and his team move to the next net, hoping their luck will hold.
Okay, open it. Stop! It's obvious that fish is in the current. I mean, there's definitely fish around over here. And there's nobody around. And that's what I want. More than anything else, I just want to be left where nobody's around.
News travels fast around the lake. If this turns out to be the mother lode, Chris would prefer to keep it for himself.
And my dad says, you have to remember these spots. The old families remember, they always remember where they caught fish. And that's clicked in. Woo-hoo! Smiley faces, smiley faces.
It looks like this net is a winner too.
Good thing the caboose is not too high, I would bang my head. You would hope that if things go wrong, every now and then things will go right. You know, sometimes you got to be good to be lucky. Luck only goes so far, but you got to have a little bit of know what you're doing at the same time.
We're done now, so I guess we'll head home. We got enough pickerel. It was a good day. I like the sign of it. It's a good turnout, and it's nice to see that fish around.
We got a load of fish, so it actually went as planned. Touch wood, get to shore, don't break anything, be a good day.
On the next episode of Ice Vikings.
It's like with the wind chill probably minus 45 today. As soon as we pulled up the bomber here, it stalled out and we couldn't get it back started.
He's stuck. Let's go on, stick him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's pretty bad, eh?
That's bad.
Jesus!
Our whole year's salary was on this winter.
What a f***ing day this is turning out to be.
If I start to cry, will someone give me a hug? Please.